Hi, I'm David from SAFE. I want to welcome you to our instructional video series. Today we're going to show you how to mix and apply HVAC SEC coating number 5. Be sure and have a paper and pencil handy because there will be a test afterwards. Enjoy the video. Today I'm going to show you how to mix our HVAC industrial glass coating. It's a 3-part component system that gets mixed over time. You have A, B, and C. In order to do this properly, you need the right tools. First, we're going to mix component B into component A. We're going to remove the protective tape and caps and definitely use a funnel so not to spill any. After the entire contents of B is mixed into A, you're going to start the shaking process, which should last about 30 seconds. First, you're going to shake for 10 seconds and then you're going to vent. You're going to notice there's going to be a temperature change and the bottle is going to start to expand, so you want to release that pressure. Then you're going to shake for another 10 seconds, then you're going to vent again, and shake for another 5 or 10 seconds, and then vent again until the pressure is released. Now you're going to get a baseline temperature using your temperature gun, also known as an infrared thermometer. The temperature is going to rise to about 140, depending on ambient temperature. It could be as little as 130 or up to 150, depending on how hot or cold it is outside. You're going to now let it sit for about 50 minutes. During that time, you want to be sure that the product is sitting in the shade in a cool place. To clean the AC units, we recommend using Simple Green along with a simple pump sprayer. Simple Green is the only product we recommend because it is green, not harmful to the environment, and it works with our process. Before doing any work to the air conditioner system, be sure to disconnect the power completely. To clean the compressor, you want to be sure and remove the fan and the outer components. This gives you unobstructed access to the cooling fins and the copper coils. Make sure to vacuum out the unit completely, free of any debris. Using the pump sprayer and Simple Green, you want to be sure and saturate all the cooling fins from the inside out and then from the outside in, including the copper coils. This process might need to be repeated 2 or 3 times depending on the condition of the compressor. If it is a new compressor, there will be a lot of oil that has to be removed. If it's an old compressor, there will be a lot of oxidation that has to be removed. We recommend using a pressure washer to rinse out the Simple Green. Continue this process until there is no more bubbles or foam left. After the unit is thoroughly cleaned with Simple Green, you want to dry it using only an electric blower. Do not use a gas-powered blower because that puts hydrocarbons and oil back on parts of the AC unit. After the unit is thoroughly dry, you want to use a pump sprayer with our SEC 25 neutralizing rinse. The neutralizing rinse is a high acetyl 50% acidic vinegar, so no other vinegar will work properly with this process. You want the vinegar to air dry, so no rinsing is needed. After about 50 minutes, you want to take your temperature gun and check the temperature of the compound. Ideally, you want 100 degrees. Given ambient temperature, this could take a little less or longer than 50 minutes. When the temperature reads 100 degrees Fahrenheit, then you add part C completely. Then you want to shake again for about 20 seconds and then let sit for about 20 minutes. Be sure and record the time and write it on the bottle. It's important to note that part C can be added at 100 degrees or cooler, but not above 100 degrees. After about 20 minutes, the HVAC coating is ready to use. We recommend using a siphon feed air spray gun and a compressor at about 80 to 120 psi. You want to use high pressure to be sure that the product will be pushed through all the cooling fins. Now we are ready to apply the HVAC coating to the AC unit. First, put on a basic respirator mask, the type you would use for spray painting cars, and eye protection. Always start out by spraying the inside of the unit first in slow horizontal lines to get every part of the cooling fins and the compressor itself and any copper coils. After the inside of the AC is thoroughly coated, you want to spray the outside. First, you want to put together all the parts in the housing, restore the power, and turn the unit on. Having the unit on will help pull in the outside coating into the inside and thoroughly coat all the components. After the cooling fins are completely coated from the outside, turn the unit off so the fan is no longer blowing, and then you can put a light spray over the housing unit and on the outside of the fan. Wipe off any excess with a handy wipe.